Deadlifts, squats, and other similar exercises will not make you a better athlete. Let me explain. My name is Coach Wortman. I'm a strength and conditioning coach. I train athletes 365 days a year. I'm a gym owner, father, husband, real estate investor, and I have a mediocre mustache. Do I think that squats and deadlifts are bad for athletes? No. They're actually amazing for athletes, but it is not black and white. So to better explain this, we need to look at exercises as tools in a tool belt. The squat is a tool. The bench is a tool. This mustache makes me look like a tool. You get the picture. The back squat and similar movements do train attributes such as strength, power, and speed that can be prerequisites for athletic performance. But the exercise itself is not going to make you a better athlete. It's how you do it. So some can argue that a stronger athlete is a better athlete, but the opposite is also true. Playing college football, I have seen many very strong athletes that just cannot play the game of football. When an opponent changes directions, they crumble. When it's their time to make the big play or jump very high or sprint very fast, they crumble. So how can we make the primal movements, your squats, your deadlifts, your cleans, actually translate to the field? And first is the setup and execution of that movement. When training the back squat for athletes, we have to give them joint-specific opportunities and velocities that match the sport. When training athletes in the gym, we need to provide them joint-specific opportunities so they can produce and reduce force and change directions out of those joint-specific angles. What do I mean by that? One example that has got seriously popular in the last couple of years is knees over toe. Do athletes get put in positions of knees over toe in their competition? Usually yes. So we should be able to produce, reduce force, and change directions out of those joint angles. At the minimum, we need to make them acquainted with those joint angles. Injuries happen when we get in awkward, unknown positions. Our responsibility as a coach is to give them and prepare them for every opportunity they are going to have on the competition floor. So in short, we have to have a setup and execution that mimics the sport. Not sport-specific training. Do not get me started on that. The second way to translate work in the gym onto competition is through what's called compensatory acceleration. This could quite possibly be the most important thing that any athlete can master. The principle of compensatory acceleration states that as mechanical advantage increases, so should velocity. What the hell does that mean? Simply put, as the movement gets easier, we need to be going faster. So the hardest part on a squat is in the hole. The easiest part is at the very top. So as we graduate from the hole all the way through the movement, we need to be increasing velocity as hard and as fast as we can. How does that translate to the field? Think about changing directions on a football field. The hardest part is slowing our body down, getting through the cut, and re-accelerating back. The faster and better you do that, the better athlete.